K.T.S.E. Keep the Same Energy by Teyana Taylor. Teyana Taylor was born and raised in Harlem, New York City. She is of Afro-Trinidadian descent. She started performing at the age of 9. At 16, she created the choreography for Beyonce's Bring the Alarm video. She was signed by Pharrell to Star Trek Entertainment a few months later. She came into the public eye on MTV's My Super Sweet 16. Over the next few years, she started dropping music as well as trying out acting. She'd eventually leave her label and sign with Good Music and Kanye West. Keep the Same Energy is Teyana's second album. How do we feel about it?
Keep the same energy. Because that's what you got to do when you talking about these albums that Kanye West produced. You got to keep the same energy. And she said she did it because like people were saying like, you know, you was trash without Kanye, you kind of trash with him. So what you gonna do now? She like, well, keep that same energy while y'all listening to the album. So,
okay.
Kind of like a message to the haters.
Gotcha.
But when I turned this joint on, and I turned it on like Saturday morning because it didn't come Friday morning like it was supposed to.
It's Kanye West. It's okay, man.
Man, fuck that. Look, I was waiting, but it's here. So just let that go. I just wanted to throw that out there. But No Matters came on, and I wasn't hugely interested. I was just like, this is how you start the album off?
You wish it was a full song?
No, I don't need it at all. I was just like, okay, whatever, I can do without that. But Gonna Love Me came on, man. I felt like, oh my goodness. I felt like I was in a field of flowers and just with my eyes closed and fucking bopping my head side to side. Cause like, that's the vibe you get from that song. Like, and then the sample was perfect. This is probably one of the best joints Kanye's produced over the last 5 albums. I love that beat and the way she's singing. It just sounds like a fucking angel singing on this song. But I agree with Joe Buttons. Any song under 3 minutes is like Blue Balls. That's actually really good. And I agree, because that's what that song is like. It's like fucking somebody getting you to that point and then just leaving you.
Just taking it away.
Yeah, it's not cool enough. Issues and Hold On. I like the idea of the song, like her having daddy issues and any issues she's having with Iman or anything, like searching his phone. It's not him. It's the stuff that she went through, I guess, with her dad and her mom. So, and then, you know, just hold on to her and everything like that. And this is another joint where I was just like, man, this joint sounds good. Mm-hmm. It's dope. Hurry came on featuring Kanye West, and I immediately was annoyed when I heard Kanye rapping.
Why?
Just because it's Kanye and I just don't want to hear him right now. But
do you think it was needed for Kanye to be on that song?
No, it wasn't needed at all.
Exactly.
But the verse isn't that bad.
Right. And
it's still a dope song.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I like the way she's singing it. I thought it was a different sound, just because if you actually listen, you can hear there's no reverb or delay on the vocals of singing. It's just really just a clean slate of her singing. It's just her voice. That's it. And you can hear that she could sing. They didn't do anything to that or anything. She killed that. Three-Way came on, and I immediately, my antennas went up, and I was just like, I know this song. She's sampling from somebody that I love. And then it hit me after doing some research. It was Cisco. She sampled from Cisco, How Do I Love You Tonight. But you know, since it's Kanye West, everything gets updated late. So he got his credit now. But, man, that's a great song featuring Ty Dolla $ign. Her and Ty, they killed that joint, man. If you don't get it, I mean, you can listen to the words. It's basically about a threesome.
You don't get it.
It's pretty easy to pick that apart. But it was dope. Her and Ty, man, the energy they brought, they could do a whole album together. And I bet you that joint is going to sound amazing. That would be dope. Yeah. But Ty makes music that's great with anybody. And, I mean, Teyana does too. Rose in Harlem is dope. This is more one of the like slightly rapper songs on here, like where I get the like swag of a rapper, but she's, you know, they got the Rose in Harlem sample in there from who is that, man? Who's that? The Stylistics. Mm-hmm. And it sounds dope. I like the beat. It's just talking about people that, you know, you think love you, that, you know, turn on you, but no matter what, you know, Rose grew from Harlem, which is really dope. And I never would have made it. I'm assuming that's like an ode to her daughter, just because she's at the end of the song. Mm-hmm. That's a cool song. And WTP, Work That Pussy, your favorite song. It's basically gonna be it's basically just like a version of her as a fade. I don't feel like it needed to be on the album, but that's just me. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna be played at all the fashion shows when she's walking fashion shows, all the raves, and, you know, the parties by the LGBTQ community. That's the proper way of saying that. And overall, man, I just want 2 songs to be removed from this project. I want to actually be left with 6 songs. And even with that, I still feel like this album was incomplete due to the fact that I don't like 2 songs. You know, you got to kind of hit the album kind of hard because it's not a heavy track list. Mm-hmm. So overall, man, I get this joint a C+. I think it's solid. But man, that Gonna Love You, Issues, Hurry, 3-Way, and Rose in Harlem, man, them joints are really great songs, man. And the vibe on them is just really chill. Just, can we get a version of Hurry without Kanye West like we got a version of Nice for What without Kanye West? How you feel about it?
Yo, man, No Manners didn't all like disappoint me that much. I was just like, okay, I wish it could have been a full song to see if it could have turned into something else. That's what I was disappointed over. Like, I was just like, that's it. And then, well, I was thinking in my head, like, okay, this is the 7-track album, so this is all you're going to give us for a 7-track album. But it jumped into Gonna Love Me, and I was just like, yo, this is really dope. I like it. Same with Issues and Hold On. It just got me back to like that kind of like real R&B type of feeling, you know. And then when Hurry came on, I really liked it a lot. But when Kanye came home, I was just like, okay, yeah, Kanye had to jump on one of these songs. So I guess it had to be this one. That's how I took it. But it was still a well done song. 3-Way, I love all of the melodies and everything. I thought it was just really strong. It really wasn't gimmicky or nothing. And I love Ty Dolla $ign's inclusion in it because it just came in at the right time. Like, usually when you hear a Ty Dolla feature, he's usually everywhere at the beginning. But this one, he kind of just like popped up because, you know, this was like one of those albums when I just played through just to see, you know, who was in it and everything like that. Rose in Harlem, I thought was really dope. I just loved the whole feeling of it. I thought it was just a real smooth ride. Never Would Have Made It, I thought was a great ode. I liked the sample they used from Marvin Sapp. I thought that was cool. And WTP, I really take as a bonus.
It is not a bonus,
it's
bro.
A bonus.
It is on the album.
Kanye made this 7-track formula, and I think Teyana was like, no, we got to throw this on there. So that's what I think.
I guarantee that was already on the album.
And I'm just saying that didn't, in my opinion, that distracted from the album itself. But like you were saying, this is Teyana Taylor. So maybe that's just with the flow album. But for me, I just wish it wasn't on there. But yeah, man, I still kind of feel like this album is incomplete. Only because it left me wanting more. And, you know, same thing I had with Nas last week, you know, it's just like, you know, it leaves you wanting more. Like, I know they said that's necessarily a good thing, but as far as for an album, like, you kind of feel like there's more left to be desired. So I give it a B-. I thought it was dope. You know, I wasn't expecting nothing like everybody else was out of Teyana Taylor. Not to just say, you know, she's not a talented artist or anything, but I just really wasn't expecting to enjoy it this much, but I did. So yeah.
You must not have heard 7.
Here and there. I haven't, like I told you, I haven't paid attention to Teyana that much. So yeah,
I thought it was really with Teyana Taylor. Yo, the one thing I do want to say about Whoop That Pussy is just, it's annoying at the beginning, but the actual song portion of the song is actually really good.
I can agree with that because I think that's probably the only part that just kind of annoyed me is just the repetitiveness. But I get why it's there because I know the crowd that gravitates to is going to like that, you know, that
I mean, not
sound.
Just that, she does runway shows.
That too, yeah. So that's why I appreciate it. But just to me, it detracted away from the whole album itself. That's the only reason why I didn't personally enjoy it.
Yeah. Now, with all these 5 albums said and done, I'm looking forward to a new album from Teyana because this 7 song shit ain't enough.
Yes.
I'm looking for Nas's real album, the one that was done back when Khaled said it was done in 2014, 15.
Right.
And then I mean, I'll take another Pusha T album, but I don't give a fuck about a new Kanye album. We'll review it if it comes out, and I definitely don't give a fuck about shit else from Kid Cudi. He could retire for all I care.
Bruh. He was on the Louis Vuitton walk.
Don't give a fuck. Don't care. Don't care.
K.T.S.E goes sometimes.
What, he gonna give me a humming album?
Hey, man. You chilling.
Yo, you looking for TV reviews, music reviews, movie reviews? Then check out the only reviews that matter, man.
Yeah, just hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notifications and stay tuned.